A tale of tagged trout. Trout are one of Pennsylvania's most valuable natural resources, both recreationally and ecologically. In general, trout require clean, cold water streams that have stable habitat and cover. As scientists, we work to improve the water quality of polluted streams. We study how aquatic life responds to these water quality improvements. Trout respond to improving water quality conditions by moving into these cleaner streams. We can track this movement to monitor changing water quality conditions. We are able to track this movement by implanting tags in the trout. We then use special equipment to read these tags as the trout move. Two types of tags that we use are pit tags and radio tags. This video will show you how we tag trout. We will also introduce a current project using tagged trout to monitor expected water quality changes. Let's get started. First, we have to capture the trout that we want to tag. We do this with a technique called electro fishing. Here, a backpack unit generates electricity that is sent through probes into the water. The electricity stuns the trout so that we can catch them with special nets. Here's some electrofishing in action. A crew of people works together to collect trout along the length of a stream. In this video, we have collected brown trout and brook trout. Now that we have the trout, we can start to tag them. First, we'll talk about pit tags, which stand for Passive Integrated Transponders. Before tagging a trout, we want to record some information about it. We record its weight, and we record its length. We apply iodine to the trout's belly at the planned incision site. We also place the pit tag in iodine. We make a very small incision in the trout's belly, and then we insert the pit tag through the incision. We seal the incision with instant glue. We clip the caudal fin. If the trout is recaptured at a later time, the clipped fin tells us it has been tagged. We hold a reader over the trout's body to read the pit tag's unique code. Meanwhile, we install an antenna across a stream. When a tagged trout swims across the antenna's field, the attached reader records the pit tag's unique code. We visit the reader and download the data periodically. We install a series of antennae to monitor trout movement along a stream's length, or even throughout a watershed. The second type of tags we use are radio telemetry tags. Radio tags are bigger than pit tags, so we can only use them in bigger fish. Again, we first record the trout's weight and length. The trout is sedated, and we make an incision in its belly. We thread the antenna, which is attached to a needle, through the incision to the side of the trout. The radio transponder is attached to the other end of the antenna. This whole process takes a while, so we run water containing sedatives over the trout's gills the entire time. We pull the antenna through until the radio transponder enters the trout's belly. Several stitches are used to close the incision. The radio antenna hangs outside the body. We revive the trout in fresh water, and we use GPS to record the locations where they are released back into the stream. During follow-up visits, we use a portable antenna and a reader to locate radio-tagged trout. We can then figure out how far the trout have traveled from where they were released, and we can monitor where the trout prefer to hang out. A current project we have using trout tagging is a mine drainage restoration project on Bilger and Kratzer Runs in Clearfield County, Pennsylvania. Bilger Run is a stream that receives drainage from an abandoned mine. This drainage is currently degrading the water quality, and it's affecting the health of the aquatic life downstream. But the drainage will soon be treated and the water quality should improve. We expect the trout will respond and move differently throughout the watershed as a result. Several groups have been working together to set up monitoring equipment and tag trout throughout the watershed. Each of our groups will analyze results from different aspects of the study. Together, these results will help us learn more about the success of such restoration activities. Who are we that have been working on this project? Talk to a scientist at one of our groups. And for more information on restoration activities in the Bilger and Kratzer Run watersheds or on other mine drainage restoration projects, please contact the Susquehanna River Basin Commission.